certainly didn't start the game off the way we expected to. First half was a disaster. Couldn't believe the rebounding numbers as the guys were barking off to me throughout the first half. I thought that was the game that they just beat us up on the backboards. Our first shot defense was pretty good, but we just couldn't keep off the boards. Certainly they shot the ball well, made some timely threes in the second half where we tried to go zone late to protect Rashawn with his 4 fouls. And they jumped up and made 2 big threes that basically regained control again.
You mentioned the timely threes, but in the first half it felt like they were making every three, including, I thought, you tell me if you disagree, some well-defended threes.
I mean, they're coming off a game where they played against zone at Eastern Michigan and they were 7 for 13. Their MAC numbers, aren't as good as what their non-conference numbers were, but they're feeling good about themselves. They just come off the road, make threes, and they came in here and did it again.
Coach, last game 0 for 11 from 3 in the second half. Today 2 for 8, but last time you were doubled up inside the paint. Today, I mean, it looked like you were doubling them up 13 to 16. You got it inside the paint. What was it, when you talked about those threes, but what was it down the stretch? Because if you're dominating the paint, you would think you'd be winning the scoreboard.
We just, other than Delvin, we just couldn't get it going from 3 again at home. I don't think we took a bunch of bad ones. I thought in the first half, the way we started the game, I think 7 of our 9 first shots were from 3. And then when we got behind, they didn't react very well to it. We kind of had a attitude of, I'm going to get it all back individually. And I was disappointed in that stretch there, lead out. But we should have done a better job in the paint this outing than we did versus our last game.
The rebounding numbers between the first half and the second half. Obviously, the second half much better. Was it an effort thing in the first half, or just something that they were doing, or?
Yeah, it's just poor checkout technique. Too many guys watching the ball. They obviously, that's what they do. I mean, especially their 4s and 5s. They really crash the glass. We expected that. We were surprised by it. And we didn't have enough guys that were sticking their nose in there and trying to be a rebounder. It ain't about just the 4s and 5s. It's about 5 guys having that mentality and doing whatever it takes to get a rebound. And they did in the first half. And we were obviously much better in the second half. But I'm not trying to take anything away from us coming back and taking the lead. But I hope they would do that at that point. I expected them to do that at that point. Unfortunately, once we got that lead, we probably were a little tired and couldn't hold them up.
That's what I was going to ask you. Did you feel like you ran out of gas and kind of shot at just getting back that 1-point lead?
Maybe, probably. I didn't sub very liberally in the second half. With the guys that were playing well, and it's a tough call. We were climbing back quickly, and then we took the lead, and then Delvin and Rashawn both had foul troubles and made us go to the zone, and they made 2 big shots.
After those 2 big threes, when you went to that zone, I just kind of feel like the air out of the whole building was kind of shot. How do you think that affected you guys?
Yeah, sure. But not only the building, our team. We stormed back, and I don't remember the time in the game, but it wasn't like it was 2 or 3 minutes. There were 7 or 8 minutes left, I think, when we finally took the lead. And it was almost like there was too much left in the game, with the gas tank going towards empty for us. Kudos to them for regrouping and staying with their game plan, and they didn't go south on it.
Is there something from this game that you guys can actually learn from going forward, knowing first half and most of the second half were like polar opposites from the way you guys kind of played?
I got to do a better job of getting ready to play. I just told them in the locker room that we've been more of a second half team than a first half team for the most part. I can't put my finger on it, but me and my staff got to put them in a better position, figure out a way to get them going. I just told them in the locker room that when you're in the bottom of the standings, it's just different. When you're at the top, it's hard. we're not used to taking people's best shot. We're not used to people playing better because they're trying to knock you off. And the results for this week, 2 home losses. We were in a really good position. And unfortunately, sometimes you get what you deserve. And there's still a lot of basketball to play. It's a disappointing week.
I'm sorry, I think you're starting to hear when you say that, Coach, but having suffered 2 home losses, I mean, what your emotion personally there?
I'm just disappointed. We've worked awfully hard to get this year's team and the program in general since we've arrived. And we have put ourselves in a really good position. And unfortunately, we haven't reacted very well to it. And there's some growing pains going on from top to bottom. And we've got to regroup and figure out a way to go down to Ohio on Tuesday and get back on the right track.
Coach, you talked about this group not being used to be on top. How do you teach that winning attitude? Obviously, you didn't want 2 losses at home, but how do you get them to react like a winner would, to bounce back on the road and have that winning power?
We've been trying. We've been trying to talk to them about how you're being hunted. People coming after you, taking everybody's best shot. That's how athletics work. And unfortunately, we're going to have to learn from these mistakes now. We're trying to avoid them, trying to get ahead of the game a little bit mentally, and it didn't work. So now we're going to have to learn from the mistakes for this year and moving forward, hopefully, and just understand it's just a different field.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you.